Sis, a long time no see. Janet, it's been a while. How have you been?
I'm fine.
I have something more important to report to you. How is Bob, your husband, doing these days?
Bob, well, he's the same as usual. What about him?
Sis, I'm sorry. I'm his lover. We are in love with each other.
Huh? What are you talking about? Bob and I are married. You're his sister-in-law. You can't be his girlfriend, can you? If you really are in a relationship, I think you'd call it an affair. I'd call it an affair.
Huh? I'm the cheating partner. That's impossible. His true love is me. You're just his wife and he doesn't love you at all. I'm his true love, not a flirt.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to get into it, so let's just say you're his true love. What do you, his true love, have to report to me?
Of course I have something to tell you. I contacted you because I have a favor to ask. I'll get straight to the point. I want you to leave him. I mean, get a divorce. Because of you, we are both in trouble.
Huh? What did I do? You're the one who stole from me without permission, aren't you? I don't deserve to be called a nuisance.
It's because an old, ugly woman like you is clinging to him forever. We want to get married, but we can't. Don't get in the way of us loving each other.
You're going to be an old lady sooner or later. You shouldn't talk like that.
You're so annoying with your old lady sermons. Besides, I'm pregnant now. It's his baby.
Is it true?
There's no way I would lie about something like this. I'm 8 months pregnant right now. If you don't divorce him soon, this baby will be a fatherless child. The child is innocent. Don't you feel sorry for the baby? Besides, he is a company president, rich, and lives in a big mansion. A young, beautiful, fashionable girl like me would be perfect for him. If there was an old lady like you beside him, he will be unhappy. Sis, you should quickly let him go.
I understand what you mean, Ellen. You're right. The child is innocent. I'll talk it over with him right away, so can you give me a minute?
Okay. In exchange, you'll definitely divorce him. I'll only wait a little bit.
Have you contacted Ellen lately?
Huh? I haven't.
She just dropped me a message. It's useless to berate me. She told me. She says she's pregnant with your child.
Why did you... I told her I'd tell you. Why would she tell you?
How would I know about that? I'm the one who wants to hear it. You know how old she is?
Oh, well, I think she's 25.
She is 24. Bob, you're 45. She wasn't even born when you became an adult. How could you have an affair with a girl the same age as your child? How can you do that? You must be sick. You can't live without cheating, can you? And I can't believe you would even go out with my sister. Have you forgotten that the last time you cheated on me, you said it would never happen again?
No, that's what I remember, but it was just an impulse. Maybe I'm really sick.
Do you think you're kidding me? I said I'd divorce you if you did it again.
It was my fault. I won't cheat on you ever. Please don't just divorce me.
You're right. You're the CEO of a company. If it gets out that you, the CEO of a company, had gone out with a girl over 20 years younger than you and she is a sister-in-law and that you got divorced, your credibility would be ruined. You would lose all your business partners. Especially the chairman of the biggest client doesn't like that kind of dishonesty. He never forgives anyone who cheats or betrays others. He can never forgive them and he doesn't want to see them again. If he finds out, it could be the end of your company, right?
You're right. So please, don't divorce me.
Huh? Then what about Ellen? She's 8 months pregnant, so she has to have the baby, right?
I'll take care of that.
What do you mean? Maybe you'll just recognize her and give her child support?
Isn't that the only way?
You scumbag. She is my sister. Either way, you're being disloyal. I'm sure the chairman will abandon you. I'm so tired of this. She's pregnant, so you should take responsibility. Why don't you take responsibility and marry Ellen? Don't worry, I'll agree to the divorce.
What? No. Divorce is not good for me.
Why? If it's an amicable divorce, you won't be bothered, will you?
What?
As long as it doesn't get out that you cheated on me, right? I'll give you a good reason and pretend it's an amicable divorce. So why don't you get married before the baby is born? No alimony. No property division in exchange. And if you do me one more favor, that's it. What do you think? Don't you think that's a good deal?
What? Really? You'll divorce me on those terms? You don't have the advantage.
There's the benefit of getting rid of the cheating husband. How many times have you done this? I'm sick of hearing from the mistresses. Our kids are grown. They've grown up and living their own lives. It's time for us to break up. Let's just take what we have on our own and call it a day.
Are you serious? Are you sure? No, wait. What the hell is this do me one more favor thing? You're not a bad guy, are you?
No, not at all. Just don't contact the person you're cheating on me with until my divorce is final.
What? That's it? That's all it takes to get a divorce?
Yes, if you want to hide the affair, you should leave as little evidence as possible. After the divorce, you can do whatever you want. So, what are you going to do? Are you getting a divorce or not?
I'm getting a divorce. I'm getting a divorce. I'll divorce you if I can hide the affair. Thank you for everything. I'm sorry I've been so selfish. I'm really grateful to you, Janet. Let's both move on with our new lives and be happy.
Okay. On your way home, go to the city office and get the divorce papers and write them down. I'll write the rest and send them to you.
Okay, I'll do it. Thank you.
I need to check something.
It's sooner than I thought. I can't believe you acted so quickly, big sister. You're so understanding and really helpful. You contacted me right away, which means you're divorcing him, right? So, when are you getting a divorce?
Before that, let me ask you something. Ellen, do you know that you committed adultery?
What are you trying to say?
It means that you made a move on a man who has a wife.
I know that, but I don't think it was my fault. The man I fell in love with happened to be married to someone else. That can't be helped, can it?
You're thinking very selfishly, aren't you? Maybe that's what you want to think. Legally, you're not allowed to take away someone who's married. My husband and you cheated on me, and that's why I'm divorced. I need you to clean up your mess.
Settlement? Does that mean I have to pay?
You're more perceptive than I thought. Do you know what alimony is? That's what I want you to pay.
I understand.
You're so understanding.
How about $50,000?
$50,000? That's a big number.
I don't know what the going rate is, but... Well, I can afford $50,000 and I'm sure you would agree. Your husband, who is a rich CEO, left you. I'll pay you $50,000 and you'll spend your old age miserably. I'll pay you $50,000. You can get divorced as soon as possible.
You're not only understanding, but also generous. That's a big help to me. Are you sure you're okay with paying $50,000?
It's no problem at all. He is the president. He can afford it, can't he? I'll pay it with the power of love between us.
Oh, I see. Well, since you offered it to me, I'll take it without hesitation. Of course, you'll pay me in one lump sum, right? If we split it up, you'll be stuck with me for years, right? You don't want that, do you?
Of course I don't want that. If you get divorced, don't ever show your face in front of him again.
Then it's decided. Alimony must be paid in one lump sum. I'll send you a settlement agreement stating that. Can you just sign it and send it back to me? Then I'll divorce him right away.
Okay. I'll write it and send it to you the same day I get it. So get divorced as soon as possible, sis.
Okay. Well, I got the settlement papers today. So as promised, I filed for divorce right away. Now we're strangers.
Yay! Thanks, sis. Then we can get married, right? Thank you so much for letting go of the rich CEO. You're too understanding, sis. I don't know if I should say this, but you're too good-natured for your own good, aren't you?
Do what you want with the rest.
Thanks. Because of me, you're going to have a hard life. I'm sorry for that. You've gone from being the company president's wife to an old lady. I hope you'll spend your alimony money well for your old age.
Oh yeah, speaking of alimony, I've been wondering if I could ask you a question.
Oh, you have a question? I can't help it. Okay. You're just a sad old lady who was left by a rich husband. I'll answer any questions you have.
Okay, thank you. Let me ask you something. How are you going to pay the $50,000 alimony? You said you and Bob would pay it with the power of love. He doesn't have any money.
Again? Bob is a company president, you know. You're kidding.
It's not just money. He doesn't even have anything that could be converted into money. He's broke. With all due respect, I don't think you have any money either. I was just wondering how you could plan on paying for it.
Huh? I know you're shocked that Bob left you. You're not making any sense. I can tell right away that you are lying. Even if it's true that he doesn't have any money, he has such a big house and a luxury car. If the need arises, he can sell them and get a lot of money out of them.
The car and the house are mine, in my name. They're not his. That's why he can't sell them.
Huh?
This is the 5th he's cheated on me. I tried to divorce him each time. He cries, he apologizes, he clings to me. Then he shouldn't have cheated on me. He is sick. Every time he cheats on me, he gives me his property.
What? What do you mean he cheated on me 5 times?
What? You didn't know? Well, there's no way he'd tell you something so inconvenient. He's had a lot of flings in his life. Like you, they contacted me and asked me to divorce him.
Huh? You're kidding. He said I'm the one.
But they weren't as serious as you. The second cheating woman gave up when I asked her to pay alimony. The third cheater realized he had no money. She left on her own. I said to the fourth cheater, "You're still young. You don't want to ruin your life with an old man who doesn't have anything." She woke up and told me she was sorry and that she was leaving him. It's natural to think that it's not worth it to have an old man who's lost everything. Right?
Wait a minute. What do you mean he has no money? I haven't heard anything about it.
So he's cheated on me 4 times now. He gave me all of his money as alimony for cheating on me. The first time it was all his savings from when he was single. The second time he sold his watches, jewelry, and other precious metals. With the third, he gave me his car and his savings after we got married. For the fourth, he changed the house in my name. Of course, he took care of the mortgage. If he divorces me, he would have nothing left. His monthly income, the house, and the car loan. He's a vain and spendthrift person. He has no savings.
What? Huh? You're kidding.
Nope. It's true. I got his savings after marriage when he had his third affair. He always tried to spend all the money he earned. I managed his paycheck and built up our savings. After I got that as alimony, I didn't do it. He doesn't even know what a savings account is. Even the savings from his single days he gave me from the first affair was tiny.
Huh? Why didn't you tell me that he didn't have any money like you did before?
We are sisters. I'm tired of it too. You said you wanted to marry him so badly. I decided to divorce him, that's all. I'm also angry at you for trying to steal your sister's husband.
Then how am I supposed to pay $50,000 in alimony? I thought he would pay it for me.
That's why I'm asking you that. You promised me a lump sum. I won't accept installments or anything like that now. You have to pay it in one lump sum, even if you have to borrow money. By the time your kid is in middle school, he'll be retired. By the time your child reaches adulthood, he'll be nearly 70 years old. You're buying an old man in exchange for $50,000.
Impossible! 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 I don't want him. I'll return him to you.
He's non-returnable. I don't care if you guys get married or split up, as long as you wire me the alimony in one lump sum.
Oh no.
And then I'll be waiting for the payment. I'm cutting ties with you now, so I'll block your WhatsApp too.
Sis, wait a minute.
Janet? Ellen got really mad and called me. What did you say to her? She even said she can't marry me after all. What the hell is going on?
I only asked for alimony. I told her that since she stole you from me, she should pay me the alimony. She offered me $50,000 for the fee.
What? $50,000? There's no way she has that kind of money.
She was going to make you pay it.
Huh? Me?
So I told her you have no house, no car, no savings. That's all.
Huh? You're right, I don't have any money, but the house and the car are mine.
Huh? Perhaps you forgot. You gave them to me as compensation for cheating on me. I changed the name of the car and the house. I let you use the car and you still live in the house. Did you think they were yours?
Oh.
You're such an idiot. All you think about is having an affair, right? I'll tell you why I divorced you without any property division and without any alimony. Because I have nothing more to squeeze out of you. I'd lose money if I got a share of my property.
No, wait. Wait a minute, Janet. Let's talk about it again. Let's do it right.
There's nothing to talk about. We're divorced. We're strangers. And Ellen asked me not to see you again after the divorce. You're going to marry her, right? Why don't you think of a way to make her happy without money?
No, seriously, wait. There's no way she'll pay $50,000 in alimony.
She says she'll pay it. She also decided the amount. So don't ask me.
Why? Why did this happen?
She promised to pay the alimony in one lump sum. I'll ask for it as soon as possible.
Oh no.
I'm moving out soon. My daughter and her husband in LA want me to come live with them. So I'm selling my house, my car, everything. I'm moving to LA.
What? LA? When did my daughter get married? She's in LA now?
Oh, you have no idea. When your own daughter was studying in LA, you enjoyed having an affair with the first one. She found out about the affair. She didn't want you at her wedding, so she didn't invite you. Even now she says, I cut off my relationship with you. By the way, my son is also married and just recently had a baby. Did you know that?
Oh my god.
You got what you deserved. Well, good luck with raising a baby. Okay, bye. Bob called me and texted me several times. I blocked him and refused to receive any calls because I didn't want him to come to my house. I sold my house and decided to stay in a hotel until I left for LA. I sold the house and the car for a very good amount of money. I enjoyed a luxurious hotel life. Bob and Ellen had a big dispute about alimony. He told her to take care of the $50,000 alimony by herself. Ellen was furious and stormed into the company and revealed all about the affair. The biggest client gave up on him. The employees began to look at him with disdain. It seems that it was no longer a matter of alimony. I'm sure everyone around him was very upset because he had an affair with his sister-in-law. How will this settle things now that they are going to have a baby? I don't know, since they are no longer related to me. I moved to LA without any troubles. Thanks to my daughter and her husband, every day is fresh and fun. I still have a lot of money to spare. I'm just going to chill for a while.
Hey, Rachel, are you really going to marry Leo?
Yeah, I am. Is there a problem?
No, nothing, but what are you marrying Leo for?
It's not that I'm marrying him for something. I just wanted to marry Leo because I loved him, and he proposed to me.
So you're saying it was Leo's fault for proposing?
What do you mean by Leo's fault? Us getting married was a decision we both made. Amy, are you against our marriage?
Of course. You're a daughter of a low-class family.
A low class? Is that what you think of me? But the last time we went to tell you we were getting married, you smiled, didn't you?
That smile didn't mean anything. I always thought you didn't deserve to be a part of our family. Because my grandpa is the chairman of the Blue Star Corporation, and my dad is the president. Simply put, we are a rich and elite family. Do you understand?
But I also got his father's permission to marry him. I thought everyone else in his family was welcoming me.
You are not welcome here. My husband Richard is a businessman who graduated from a well-known university, and our marriage was approved. I wish that rude, bottom-feeding poor women like you would just go away.
Am I not being polite? Amy, what about your attitude then? Look who's talking. At first, you were so nice to me.
What? You want me to be nice to you? That's ridiculous. If you're so frustrated, be someone who deserves to be treated kindly.
Amy, do you really think you're above me?
Huh? I'm an employee of the Blue Star Corporation. Of course, you know how competitive it is to become an employee at our company, right?
Oh, is that so?
You're marrying Leo for the money. Are you trying to play dumb? I knew it. You're a sneaky woman. Why didn't you just ask for the money? I can give you $1 or $2.
I am not marrying him for his money.
You're a liar. That's why you seduced Leo and went through the trouble of bringing him back to us, right? You really are a selfish woman. Leo is a pathetic man who has been fooled by you for so long. You may be able to fool Leo, but you can't fool me.
What? Do you think I brought Leo back here? What do you mean?
Because Leo was living in France, but he came back here, didn't he? Of course he came back to marry you. He had a job in France, but you put yourself first.
I'm telling you, getting married is a decision we both made. Living here was also a decision we both made.
You are the one who made him agree to that. I can't believe you would manipulate him just because you want to get your hands on Blue Star Corporation.
What do you want from me after all? Are you suggesting that I call off my marriage to Leo? But the wedding is tomorrow.
No, I don't want anything. It's just, Leo is at the mercy of a woman. I just wanted to let you know that I don't want a family relationship with a woman like you. You're lowering me and my family's reputation and status.
I see. Okay, I'll see you at the wedding.
Huh? Why are you ending this conversation? Hey!
Hey, Leo. What's going on with your sister? She has the worst personality in the world. What's with her?
Huh? What did Amy do?
She told me a lot of things, like how it's a shame to be related to me. I've been trying to let it go. I was about to snap this time, so now I'm not responding to her.
Well, I can kind of imagine. I'm sorry, my sister is out of control.
I hate to speak ill of your sister, but she really is. Maybe I'll reconsider working with Blue Star for a bit. Or maybe I won't marry you.
Hey, wait a minute. Please reconsider. I'll do anything.
You're panicking too much. This is a joke. I like you and your father. But isn't it a risk for Blue Star to have an employee like her?
Could you send me a screenshot of what she said to you via text?
I'll send that to you later. Will you take care of the situation?
I'll tell my dad and talk to him about it. My dad likes you. And most importantly, you're the president of an important business partner of his company. He shouldn't do anything to make your position worse.
Well, I'd appreciate it if he could do something about it. I can't stand to be related to a woman like her either. I'm always smiling and I'm always polite, but I'm just tired of it.
You're right. Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I don't know if you're a wimp or what, but if you're like that, people are going to look down on you, okay? You're the next president, after all. You need to get a grip or you won't be able to serve as president. Blue Star is a huge company.
Well, I know that too.
Even Amy seemed to be looking down on you. Well, I can't speak for others, as I'm sure she's looking down on me as well. But I don't care about Amy anymore. That girl, I will never forgive her. She mocks me too much.
Oh, you are scary. Amy's in huge trouble now because she made you her enemy. But she's supposed to give a speech at the wedding.
What? You didn't tell me that.
I hope she doesn't do anything crazy.
Huh? That worries me. Hey, Amy. What was that speech about? You blathered on and on about me.
What are you talking about? That's all true. You come from a poor family. Your father was arrested for theft, and your mother left you. That's why you only have a middle school diploma and lived off of stolen food from the back of a restaurant, right? Everyone was stunned and got quiet.
My mother was not around already when I was little, and my father died of an illness. And it's not true that I only have a middle school diploma. Who told you that crap?
You don't have to pretend at this point. You were frustrated that the truth was exposed, weren't you? That's right. I'm sorry for exposing your educational background, even though it was your wedding speech. I couldn't stand the thought of a bottom feeder like you becoming my relative, so I had to.
I graduated from the same university in France as my husband. Who told you that I only have a middle school education?
Huh? I'm not sure. The same university? That's a lie, isn't it? You don't even speak French.
I can speak French just fine. Shall I call you now and prove it?
I don't have to check, though. I mean, is that true? Are you really a graduate from there? Leo also graduated from there.
That's where Leo and I met. Perhaps you didn't know that either. You didn't know what you were talking about, and you were making a big deal out of it, like an idiot.
Did you say I'm an idiot? Oh, wait. So the rest of the people knew about that then?
That Leo and I met there? Of course everyone knows that. I mean, Leo's best man also talked about it in his speech.
I wasn't listening to that at all. So I was saying incorrect information in my speech. That's why everyone was so quiet.
I have been humiliated by you. What are you going to do about it?
Well, since you graduated from a good university, I'd allow you to be a part of the family. Good for you.
I will do so even if you don't tell me to. Anyways, has your father or any of your relatives said anything to you?
What do you mean?
As you can imagine, I was disgusted by your attitude. So I made a complaint to your father, or rather to the president of Blue Star.
Complaint?
I told him that unless he fires you from this company, I cannot work with him.
Work? What? What are you talking about?
I am the president of GGMB Inc., which is working on a joint project with Blue Star.
What? The GGMB? No. That can't be true. It's a foreign-owned venture company that's rapidly growing within the industry, you know? Sure, there is a project going on with our company, but it can't be.
If you think I'm lying, why don't you ask someone around you?
I would have even if you didn't tell me to. It's a lie, of course. Hey, Leo, Rachel claims to be the president of GGMB. What a joke. I mean, is it true that she graduated from the same university as you? Maybe it's all a lie.
Rachel really is the president of GGMB.
Huh?
It's also true about the university. She had already established and managed GGMB when she was still in college. She was based in France at the time, but moved here upon graduation.
So, is she really the president?
Anyways, we talked it over with the family a while ago, and it was decided that you will be disowned. You will be fired from your job, of course, and from today on, you will be banned from our parents' house. The harassing texts you sent to Rachel, the false stories you told in your speech today, and on top of that, given all the insults to her, it's no surprise.
No, wait a minute. That is too much.
It's not too much. Accept it and reflect on it.
I'm saying wait a minute. Aren't you on my side? You always disobeyed me, didn't you? What's with that attitude?
Yeah, I've always been a bit of a wimp, and I've always been at the mercy of others. But it's the end of that personality today. I will not forgive you.
What is that? What are you doing? Acting like a big shot now. It's you who will be disowned. You're useless.
If you have a problem with me, you can always come and tell me. My wife was mocked in public. I will never forgive you.
What's up with you all of a sudden?
Besides, I heard that Richard is also annoyed by your words and actions.
What? What do you mean?
He says he has something to tell you. Well, I guess that's definitely not good news for you.
What? No way. Do you mean divorce? That's not good. Hey, talk to Dad and Richard. Talk to them on your behalf. Please. I am not the one who should be abandoned like this.
No, I'm sorry, but I refuse.
Hey, wait! Please! You have to help me.
Well, well. Only incompetent people who have accomplished nothing want to be respected.
Later, Amy was told by her husband Richard that he wants to divorce. This left her without a job, a family, or a husband, and she was left alone all by herself. Wanting to hang on to the glamorous power of her family tree, she was still hanging around her parents' house and office after this incident. But she realized that no matter what she did, she would not be taken seriously or helped. She quietly left town and disappeared. It is unclear what she can do now that she has lost her corporate status. But she was working hard to find a new job. On one occasion, I saw her working as a receptionist in the office of one of my clients. She noticed me too, and looked down awkwardly. When she found out that the company was related to mine, she apparently quit immediately. My presence must have been traumatic for her,